Have you created a company which is still too much about you? It's a challenging question to ask of leaders, but I think it's a relevant one, and it's a good one in terms of getting their response to it. It's quite understandable that when you're starting out in business, that the company reflects your own values, your own style, your own attributes, your own beliefs. And that's great for getting a company off the ground. It's great for establishing identity and generating momentum. But as you grow, unless you evolve the structure of the organisation, then you risk stagnation because you become overwhelmed and you can't be the answer to every question when the company is bigger. So right now, have you evolved your structure enough? Now, the syndrome that I'm trying to address here, or encourage you to address, is one that I call the superhero syndrome. And that's where we feel the need to be the superhero in every scene and be the solution to the problem. We put the cape on, we fly in, we resolve the problem. And again, that's understandable when we're small, but it's less understandable as you grow. You can't be the answer to every problem. The early symptom that you might be suffering from this is that you're overloaded. Your diary's full, your inbox is full, and you've got no time to think because you're always solving other people's problems. And that's the syndrome that you've created. And in reality, you become the blocker without realizing it, but you're the blocker to the company growing at its own pace. Now, right now, if this does feel a little bit like you, the good news is there's 3 steps you can take to overcome this. And if you put these steps into place simultaneously, you'll manage to avoid the stagnation or reduce the stagnation, which is great for you and great for them. The first is probably the most difficult, and that's getting used to speaking least and last. As a leader, it's very easy to dominate a meeting. It's very easy to speak the most and to speak first. But what happens then is other people's potential isn't developed. Other people's opinions aren't heard, and leaders aren't developed across the organisation. So right now, think about trying to speak least and last, particularly in meetings. Aligned with that is asking for solutions from the team rather than just accepting the problems they bring to you. It's a subtle but profound difference between someone coming to you with a problem and someone coming to you with a solution for your approval. And the more you can encourage the latter, the more you'll develop the leadership muscle across the organisation. Now, aligned with those first 2 steps is the 3rd step, which is accepting that going forward, your role needs to become a servant leader. That is, how can I serve my team first and foremost? How can I develop them? How can I educate them? How can I grow them? And if you can evolve your leadership into that place, then your organisation can grow without you being the blocker. You're still the leader, but there's multiple leaders across the team. And that means the organisation can get better and get bigger. I hope you found this short series of videos on invisible resistors useful. If you are curious to find out more about any of these resistors, please contact me using the various links below. Thank you.